Guinness has been around for 260 years. And so as we look back across that period, we can see some of the principles and some of the values that have been the same across all of that time. Power, goodness, and communion. They've stayed the same all the way along. It's just their meaning has shifted a bit as cultures evolved over that time. The way that we think about Guinness advertising is that it gives us the chance to tell stories based in power, goodness, and communion, but that we can kind of shift those stories to fit in different cultures around the world. Over the course of the last 10 years, craft beer has exploded around the world. And for a little while, we took some time to figure out what was the best way for Guinness to operate in this new world. In some respects, Guinness is kind of the original craft beer. It's more interesting than lager, but it's also way bigger than craft. We're in 160 countries around the world. So we had to think differently about how we told our stories. We went back and actually sort of looked inside Guinness. And one of the things we did was we've got a little experimental brewery that we've had inside the big brewery for 100 years, but it was just totally secret. My security pass didn't get me access to it. Nobody was allowed in at all, and it was where the brewers would kind of work away on things in secret. A couple of years ago, we took a deep breath and opened the gates of it and said, right, okay, from now, anyone can come in, can taste whatever has been made that week, and we'll use it as a kind of ongoing research facility. Beers that are really popular in the Open Gate Brewery, we'll then take them out into a few pubs in Dublin, and if they work there, then we'll have the confidence that we can go and really launch them in a big way. And something really interesting happened to the culture of Guinness as well, because it made a big company really small again. Suddenly you had a brewer talking to a marketer, talking to a sales guy over a pint. And it allowed us to get back to that sense of experimentation, that sense of collaboration and openness that's one of the hallmarks of the craft beer industry.